Hey guys, before we get into this video, I just want to share a couple things with you. Here's a couple bets that we had from last week. Here's one that we had. That's a pretty good one. And here's another one that we had. This one was obviously had Hockett by points. That was a round robin that I cashed out early on before the Hockett fight. Left like $700 on the table. Fucked up. And then obviously here's another one too from 2 weeks ago. That's almost 45x. So pay attention to these videos and definitely watch them. Welcome back to the Us vs. Them channel. I'm your host Vince, and I have three parlays that I'm really excited to give you guys. There's a round robin parlay that I'm really excited to give you. It's the first one I've ever given on the channel, and I really kind of see this kind of being the future, a little bit of the channel or a direction that we really go in. So I'm really excited for these parlays. So let's lock in for this. Before that, I give you the parlays. If I could remind you guys to like this video, subscribe, all that shit. That's how I get in the algorithm. The more and more I get in the algorithm, the more time I can dedicate to doing this, and I'm already pretty good at doing this. So, if you guys could just help me in this journey and subscribe and all that bullshit, I really appreciate it. I'm gonna get right into this one. The first two parlays you're gonna notice, they kind of mirror each other a little bit, and it's because there's one specific leg that I really like a lot, and I've kind of built around both parlays around, and that leg is Charles Jourdain by KO or submission. Right now, that double chance prop is sitting at plus 230, and I really like the value in that. I know Kyler Phillips has never been finished before, but there's something about this fight, something about the momentum of Charles Jourdain, his front chokes, his gillies, his knockout power that he has too, especially since he dropped down a weight class. He's in a weight class that really fits him. And also, compare that to Kyler Phillips and the wars that he's been in. He hasn't been finished before, but he's been close. There have definitely been chances where he's almost been finished. So that's leg number one. Leg number two for this parlay, give me Nalo by knockout. That prop is sitting at plus 210, and I really like the value of that. He's either going to knock this dude out, or he's going to knock Jai Herbert out, or he's going to get knocked out or finished trying. So plus 210, I really like that value. And then the last one, maybe call me a sucker for it, but I got to go with Gilbert Burns by KO or submission. This guy is way more battle tested. He's way more battle tested. He's fought the who's who of the division. Been top 10 for every bit of 10 years. So for him to get a KO or submission when he's got plenty of KOs and submissions on his highlight reel, I don't care that he's 39 years old. That prop is sitting at plus 360, so lock me in on that. This parlay for $10 turns into $511. That's 51 extra money. Parlay number two, this is another $10 parlay. We're going to start with the same exact leg number one. We got Charles Jourdain by KO or submission. I know I'm kind of putting a lot of eggs in one basket, but obviously if it does hit, which I have a lot of confidence and faith that it does, it's really going to open up a lot of opportunities for the other two parlays to hit. So I'm putting all the eggs in one basket for a reason. Give me that one by plus 230. Leg number two, we're going the other side of the Nalo fight, and we're going with Herbert by KO or submission. I know I said this in the breakdown, and it's so obvious to me. If Nalo doesn't get this one done this weekend, he's getting finished. He's never seen the scorecards one way or the other. So, obviously if Jai Herbert, the veteran, is able to beat the debut fighter, then he's going to get it done that way. That's sitting at plus 330. I see a shitload of value in that. I feel like it's a line that's overlooked, so I had to sprinkle it in some way. I'm not saying it's going to hit, but I'm saying it's a lot of value. And then the last leg of this, we're going to go Gage Young by knockout. I'm just kind of riding the hot hand on this one. I know Thiago Moises is pretty tough, but he's been in some wars. He's taken some damage in the UFC, and then Gage Young on the other side hasn't taken that much damage. So like I said, I'm riding the big power, riding the hot hand. That's sitting at plus 300, so I see decent value in that. $10 for this parlay turns into $584, 58 extra money. Parlay number three is kind of where I got creative with it, and maybe I got too creative because I think I spent a little more money than I wanted to. This is a round robin, so it allows us to miss one, but we went with, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 legs. Last week I went with a 4-leg round robin, so they only had to run 4 round robins, basically 4 bets. This one has to run 5, so I had to increase my bet value for sure. But fuck it, this is what we did. I didn't want to do this in particular. I wanted to go for longer shots and maybe do like 3 of those. But I couldn't really find 3 of those that I wanted to mesh together without kind of piggybacking off of other bets that we already did. So this is what we ended up with. So without further ado, give me John Castaneda for the first leg by decision. I think that Vogelden is pretty fucking solid. There's something about that dude that just doesn't seem like he's gonna go away. He just also seems like he has really good submission defense at least. So Castaneda by decision, plus 185. Leg number 2, I'll take Siraj by submission. I know John Giannis is going to come in this fight really aggressive and really looking to put the pressure on. That Siraj guy is really tough though. He's really slick with the submissions. So if he's able to get on top for any meaningful amount of time, or he's able to get some good defense off some takedowns or whatever, anywhere he's able to implement his grappling, I think he's going to be able to, he can find submission there. So that prop is sitting at plus 210. Leg number 3, I have to go with a Saracam cat by knockout. What's his name? Gokhan Saracam, the heavyweight. I know he's also making his debut. I think this might be the card for debuts potentially. He's a heavyweight fighter. He's favored to win, and he's the knockout prop is in the 200s. So obviously he could go in there and smother him and decision him. Hope that doesn't happen. Hopefully Tanner Boser puts the pressure on. Boser's not really known for getting finished. He's really known for his durability, but that was the first stint in the UFC, which ended 3 years ago at this point. So Saracam by knockout plus 240. Gotta lock me in on that. Melissa Cronin by decision is sitting at plus 170. That's decent value. We're kind of just doing this just to beef the parlay up. Leg number 5, we got Valentin by submission. That's sitting at plus 220. I think he's going to get the monkey off. He has the potential to get the monkey off his back this weekend. And obviously this parlay, it's a round robin, so it allows us to miss at least one. So there we go with that. That's sitting at plus 220. I like that one. $35. So that's going to be, if you enter $7 each bet or whatever, that turns into $35. If they all smack, it turns into $3,062. Has the potential to hit that. But like I said, if we miss one, the parlay still smacks for at least $1,000, and we still make some money. That's all I got for you guys for this video. I'm really excited to get this video out. Like I said, we've smacked the last 2 weeks, so I want to keep the streak going again. And I don't know, I'm really excited for this. So I'm really excited to get this video out. That's all I got for you guys. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the fights.